Okay, welcome back to Ladenzalo. Today I thought I'd take you guys along. I'm going to be processing the last of my meat kings this year. I should get them all done today. A little chilly out here this morning. It's only 4 degrees. That's just 4 degrees above zero, so a little chilly, but I'll get her all done. I haven't put out a video for a while. I've been having a bit of a problem with a new video camera that I bought, and I had to give up on it. It just didn't work very well. It kept messing up, and it was a brand new camera, but oh well. Life goes on. I'm just switching back to my old 35, my EOS Canon. Works great. Just not real good at doing videos because it does have an automatic focus, but it's not as good as a video camera. So if you move too fast in the video, you know, the video becomes a little bit blurred. But for this process, this camera is going to do great. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys along and show you a little bit of the setup I've got going on here this year. This year is a little different because normally, well, let's go back to what I used to have. I used to have a butcher shop where I did my cows, my pigs, my chickens. It was all down in the back, but Fiona destroyed that building that I had, completely wiped it out, destroyed it. So last year I did my meat birds and all my other stuff inside my hay barn, but this year I can't do it inside my hay barn because it's full of hay. So I'm just doing it outside, so I got to wait for good days to be able to do what I need to do, and today looks like it's going to be a nice day. So I'll take you guys along. I'll just show you some of the tools that I use. Most of this stuff I've made up over the years. This is my burning system, well, my heating system for heating up my hot water to be able to plug my chickens. It's a part of a table saw and an old stainless steel barbecue we used to have. This is my chicken plucker. I made it around 16 to 17 years ago. Pretty much the same as all the tools that I use. I pretty well made myself. So yeah, this guy, it's just a pretty simple drum with plucky rubber fingers for plucking chicken feathers. It's on a pulley system, which goes down to the bottom down here, which a 3/4 horsepower motor, electric motor, and it's on a switch over here. Hot water. Now I keep my hot water around between 168 and 175 for plucking chickens. I think that works the best. Here's my old stainless steel bench that I've been using forever. Now this, I'm going to replace this year. This is a funnel that I made for my chickens, oh my god, like I said, 17 years ago. It works great. I like it. I actually probably like it better than I like the stainless steel ones, because in this one the chickens' legs hook into the slots and they can't flick out. But yeah, no, that's pretty much all the tools that I use. I mean, I have my knives. Alright, I'll be back once I start processing. I'm not going to show you guys how I dispatch them. I don't know if YouTube would like that or not. But I'll show you how I pluck them and how I break them down. So my water is all ready to go. It's at the right temperature now. All we do is just drop our chicken in. Swish them around a little bit, make sure that the water gets in between all the feathers and down to the skin. I turn on, this is going to be a little noisy because I got to turn on the plucker. Looks like my water's a little bit hot. Because I've already done a pile of full chickens. We have enough full chickens for us for the year now. We're just doing pieces. But yeah, I did this just so that you guys could see how we pluck them. This is how I break my chickens down. The only reason I pluck them is because I leave the skin on the legs and the thighs, but I skin my breasts. That's my chicken breast on one side. Chicken wing. So yeah, to cut the leg off is pretty simple. I just hold my thigh this way, run my knife across that edge, and it just breaks it right off at the joint. This is for Logie. This is one of his favorite treats, is the chicken feet. So yeah, we don't bother saving the backs for us because we either use them for dog food or hog food. Every single part of this chicken will be used. There's nothing left. We have no scrap whatsoever. Everything is consumed, either by humans or by animals. And you can see my cats are already in there enjoying the chicken this morning already. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do all of this. What you just watched is pretty much a repeat. Now I have to do it, I think I have 11 chickens left to do today. So what I'll do now is I'll take you guys along once I get inside and I start vacuum sealing. So yeah, it took about two hours, just over 2 hours to finish up the chicken outside, to get them all clean and everything ready to be brought inside. So now I'm ready to actually start to vacuum seal my processed chicken. So I'll take you guys along and just show you the tools that I use. This is the chicken breast. There's 24 breasts in there. Now there's grates over my sink because if you try and vacuum seal your chicken or anything else that's really wet, the vacuum sealer has a hard time sealing it. So what I actually do is I take all of my chicken breasts, I'll put them on here and strain them like this, let them drip dry for a bit. Now this is an old towel that we've been using for quite a number of years actually, but we use it just for this purpose, to dry our chicken and pork and beef off when we're vacuum seal. And I have two vacuum seal machines, one there and another one there. And I use pre-made bags. I find it just easier and faster to do. So yeah, let's get started. I'll get you guys set up so you can see what I'm doing. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a breast, so I can show you guys how I do that. Now I use the towel to try and get most of the moisture out. Now I have a few of these because this used to be a big giant beach towel that we never used anymore, so we just kind of tore it up into pieces and we used it for this. Now this was just taken out of the dryer. It just come out of my wife washed it yesterday because I processed chicken yesterday as well. This is the last of it though, then my chicken's all done. So I always try to dry them out as much as I can. This is my vacuum seal bag. Now on vacuum seal bags you'll see there's a rough side and a smooth side. Okay? When I put mine in, I always put the underside of the chicken, the rough side, down. So it's actually sitting on top of the rough side of the bag. Now I don't know if this is absolutely necessary, but I find that it works better that way. So we just kind of line it up. The rough side of the bag goes down, lock it down. Make sure it's on moist. You push the moist button. Just about every vacuum seal has a dry and moist setting. And then vacuum seal. Now you can see where the moisture from the chicken was actually starting to go up to the top, even though I dried it, but there's still lots of moisture in the chicken. So that's the reason we dry it, because if we didn't dry it, like I was saying before, all of that moisture that's in the chicken would run up underneath the suction area, and it would get to where the heating elements that are in there, where it's supposed to melt the vacuum seal bag together. Sometimes the moisture can affect it. So we always try to dry our chicken to the best that we can. So you can see this one here is sealed quite well. The reason we use a vacuum seal bag is because we want to make sure our meat is as good as the day we put it in there when we use it, because our meat usually lasts us about a year, sometimes a little bit longer, and it's perfectly fine once we vacuum seal it. Now, I wouldn't want to put meat in a fridge just in, say, saran wrap or in Ziploc bag or whatever without vacuum sealing it, because, you know, it's not going to last very long. You're going to get freezer burn, you're going to get ice crystals building up. But yeah, when we vacuum seal our meats, they work great. Like this is a leg that I did about a week ago. Still looks the same as the day we put it in there. Same with a chicken breast. Frozen solid. Yeah, here's our chicken wings. This is how we do our chicken wings up. Same way, vacuum seal. That's how I vacuum seal my wings. My full chickens, I'll show you guys how I do them. So yeah, this is how I cut my chicken wings. It's right in between this joint, right there. You can just stick a knife there. Perfect. Cuts it every time. Because we only do small packages of wings, because most of the time it's just my wife and I. Same thing, the rough edge or the bumpy side is down. So I'm moist. And these are my full chickens. I only did 3 today. So what I'm going to use is a vacuum seal or a shrink bag for chickens. That's what this is. And a zip tie. Some of this stuff out of the way. So, let's see, make sure you guys can see what I'm doing there. See, I got to put the chicken in the shrink wrap bag. It slips in no problem. Oh, I need my this is I guess you would call that the vent to let the air out. And this goes in here, and to tie it up a little. And we put this on the zip tie. Don't do it completely tight yet, because this I put into hot water. Now this water is 185 degrees Fahrenheit. What it does is it heats up the plastic and it starts to shrink. Now I only did the small chicken this morning. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Leave them down in the comment. And maybe consider subscribing. Smash that like button. Stay safe, stay healthy.